Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. First of all, I will introduce myself. My name is Kamalia Kurniasari with NIM 2024 32005. I am an undergraduate student of Information System at PLN Institute of Technology. Okay, so today in this video, I will explain about my practicum project about lab inventory, like a simple lab inventory system built with PHP native, MySQL, and HTML, CSS, and GS, and with Swift alert for the pop-ups. Okay, I'll go through each file quickly, then jump into a live demo of both the admin and student dashboards. But before that, I will share my screen first. Okay, 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 so, oh, I'm sorry. So in here, the first one, I will explain the database. Okay, so in here, I created the inventories lab. There is database inventories lab.sql. This creates 3D tables. There is users for login and roles. There is barang for the item master data. There is peminjaman with records every borrow transaction and links user to an item. And then for the program, in here there is config.php. This is where PHP connects to MySQL using PDO. PDO in here. I pick PDO because it supports prepared statements, which protects the app from SQL injection. And this file also starts the PHP session. And since every page needs it. And in here there is index.php. This is just a landing page, like a welcome banner and a login button in here. So next there is login.php. This is a simple form for username and password. But before it even talks to the server, JavaScript checks the both fields aren't empty and shows a sweet alert error if they are. And then there is a folder action for the login process in here. This is where the actual checks happens. It looks up the username in the database, verifies the password, and if it matches, saves the user ID, name, and roll into dollars underscore session. That session is what lets every other page know who's logged in and what role they have without hitting the database again. And then there is admin.php in here. This is the admin dashboard. The very first lines check the session if you're not logged in or you're not or your role is an admin. You get redirected straight to the login page. And these checks happen in PHP on the server, not just by hiding buttons in HTML. Inside, there's a form to add new items, a table of all items with download buttons, and a table of borrow requests with approve, reject, and returns buttons. And then there is user.php. This is the student dashboard. Same idea, but it checks for role user instead and shouldn't only see a read-only catalog and a borrow button for per item, plus their own borrowing history. No delete or edit option here at all. And there is action folder in here. This is holds the backend script for each action, adding item, and then returning and borrowing, deleting item, approving, rejecting, and so on. Every single one rechecks the session role before doing anything. And Every database update uses where clause tied to a specific ID, so we never accidentally evoke to wrong row or every row. And then in here there is folder asset, there is CSS and JavaScript. For the CSS in here to handles the dark theme styling, and for the JavaScript in here handles all the fetch requests plus the sweet alert pop-ups for confirmation and success or error message. So that's about the code. Now let's move to the live demo. Okay, so in here there is the landing page. Here's the home page, and in here I will click the login to go to the form, to the login form. Okay, so let's try a wrong password first. Maybe I will. Okay, so you can see the validation in here that the login is the password or username is wrong, and let's try the I will login as admin, yeah, in here. Okay, you can see where the redirected in to the admin dashboard automatically, and that based on role stored in the session. Okay, so maybe in here I will add the item, yeah. I will add an item, maybe at computer for the in here and for program or an workshop. Okay, so the pop-up is in here is done, and we can add the item in here. And then um maybe I try to deleting a no, I'm sorry, this is there's no borrowed item, and maybe I will log in as a student first for borrow an item. Here user, and then okay, maybe I will borrow some item in here like this. Um, here. Mm, Sorry, here. Okay, maybe in here, and then in here too. Okay, so we can see in here there are some pending item. There are some status pending item. We wanna borrow with, and we just wait for approve from the admin. Okay, we just log in as an admin again. Okay, so for the like this, maybe we just approve or reject a request from the user. Here's there is a pending borrow request, and if I click approve in here, I click approve. Okay, switch. The we can see in here like the stock goes down by one automatically from the master data inventories, and if I just mark as return in here, nah, you can see in here there is that the one item is back to the master inventories again. And if we just reject this one, okay, and maybe we just spending the two of this status. And we can see in here there's no stock is um go down, or because there's no barang, there's no item we just give to the user. And maybe